websites banned at school, which was fine, but you can't even like have an account associated with it now. So I had to make my Spotify account too, which I don't really care. I don't use
Oh,
Spotify that much.
oh yeah, that reminds me. I remember back in like spring 2023 during school, they had Spotify on blog, and I remember I used to use Spotify a lot. That was that was the only reason I even got a Spotify Wrap is because I use it that much. I don't get why people use Spotify like you use an entirely different app just for music, and
Dude,
it's like
and YouTube, like, Spotify has like 10 unskippable ads in a row. With YouTube, it's like one ad and you can skip it.
yeah, and
And
even if
plus, if you're not in a playlist on Spotify, you'll listen to like your favorite song, and then like some random bullcrap will come on next. With YouTube, like, I'll get songs that are like, mostly the same sort of thing. It's something I want to listen to usually.
and even the times when I do use it, like use a music app, I'll use YouTube Music. I know that's like a joke, essentially, but like it's way better than Spotify. It's the same as regular YouTube, but it's like a better quality. So that's why I use it. There's less ads, and even if you want to get if you want no ads, the because with Spotify the only perks you really get is no ads. If you pay for like YouTube Premium, well, first you get no ads on videos. You can also get no ads on music, and it costs like half the price that Spotify does for more. Like, I don't get why people use Spotify. No, okay, at least Spotify, it's free. People use Apple Music. That's wrong, man. You have to pay $1
Ah,
for like every song.
I'm uh, I'm at Talladega now, and
Wait,
this race is like, ooh, this race is gonna get to me now, okay? Because this is the race. This is the first time I finished second in career, and I
what?
was about to win, and then Stenhouse passed me on the outside, but we were still side by side. Then the caution came out. So much.
What setup do you use? Do you just use like the custom?
I'm just using regular,
Yeah.
like a
Or why'd I
default.
say custom? I meant to say the slider preset.
Look, Alex, the game's already too easy. You don't need to use a setup man setup and make it where you're gonna pull away at a super speedway now.
Why am I running practice laps at Daytona? Like, what am I doing? Yeah, uh-huh.
I thought you were just gonna say why I'm running practice laps, and I was like, okay, that's not that bad. Practice laps at Daytona. Let me unclog my ear real
I
quick.
gotta get the hang of the game. Okay, qualifying.
Dude, why do I suck so bad? Oh my god. I've dropped back to last at Talladega. Actually, no, I was just saying, I don't think I got the finish, but how my career mode races normally go, my car will suck in the first two stages, and then the last stage, it, like, becomes a rocket. It's like I'm only good on old tires or something. But it's not even, like, that the tires are old. Busher, you better push me. Busher! Dude, the formation of this race is so stupid. They're three wide up front, but then where we're at, it's just single file line, led by none other than Joey Logano. I think Joey Logano would be the guy who'd want to be up there mixing it up, not leading the last five cars. And then I'm the sixth. Dude, the game's actually screwing me in career. It just wants me to be bad in the first two stages every race. Okay, there's Stenhouse and Ryan Truex are forming a bottom. Bro,
What?
I forgot Stenhouse was in the 2022 Daytona Xfinity Summer Race. That's so random, but I was rewatching the highlights of that race. All of a sudden, like, on a restart with 2 to go, I saw Stenhouse Jr. 6th. I was like, what? Why'd I never know? He got caught up in the big wreck where we thought a bunch of cars were gonna flip. And at first, like, from the first angle, you couldn't even see him get involved. It looked like he just got through, but he smashed in the back of Riley Herbst and got a bunch of front damage.
I'm silent because I'm doing Daytona qualifying, which is like, it's harder than the actual race because you gotta make sure you don't lose that much speed. Usually I'll just go to the inside, but I'm kind of
You
keeping
can't
it.
qualify better than last.
I know, but I'm still going as hard as I can. I don't know why I always do this. It's like a tradition. It makes me feel like I'm actually starting off the season in like real life. It feels realistic.
Oh God, Suarez just did the best save in NASCAR history. Also, speaking of me rewatching the Xfinity Daytona Summer Race and best saves in history, if Daniel Hemrick didn't overcorrect his car at the end of that one of the last wrecks, that would have been the best save in history.
Hey, 32nd.
In
Man.
trucks, which is
Yeah,
okay,
32 trucks. My goal position's 25th.
Your goal position's 25th, buddy. Blow him out of the water. Speaking of blowing him out of the water, in the Daytona 500, I felt like Dale Earnhardt was like, "Here, Sten 47 House, here, have this." I was like slicing and dicing through. It wasn't even usual NASCAR Heat 4 standards. I was like making these crazy moves in the middle of 6 wide. I finished second.
Jennifer Jo Cobb's car is really fast today.
No, it's not. The game's lying.
I don't know how, like, okay, because I used to think, I mean, I think it's just like a me thing, but I can't do good at Daytona in trucks on legend difficulty. I just can't do good.
I don't
know.
like Daytona that much in this game because when you like hit the apron, it's like a rock.
Yeah, that's why I avoid the apron like, most of the time, unless I'm trying to like get like past.
I can't avoid the apron because my car is always too sensitive down there.
And people just randomly check up. It feels like
I was saying that in that video. I put it in the clips. I was like, what the? Oh, I'm 4 wide, middle of 4, middle of 4, middle of 4, middle of 4, still middle of 4, still middle of 4.
Raphael Lessard, stop. They need to stop. I'm in the middle of 3 wide right now.
Ah,
Thanks, Raphael Lessard.
Palmenard almost turned me the actual way. I was trying to fit down behind Blaney.
No, I just got split 3 wide. I'm about to get wrecked. Dude, the AIs in trucks are like 10 times more aggressive than they are in any other series. I don't know, it's just career mode.
Is it bad that I'm having the best time of the year so far, right now? We're both doing separate career
stages.
modes. I'm listening to Jungle Land, and I'm 19th. And I'm actually fitting in the pack. Ah! Blaney just stopped. And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna send me an angry tweet talking about how he's gonna put rats in my basement or something. Because I gave him a bump draft. I'm helping you out, Blaney. Not anymore, but still. And plus, you get to push your good buddy Bubba, who pretty much wrecked you in this race in real life. He ended up wrecking himself out.
I gained 4 positions that stage.
Is it bad that I can tell you at least 10 events that happened in every 2019 race?
Go ahead.
You have to give me a race first.
How about the 2019 truck race at Kentucky?
Oh yeah. Wait, I didn't watch that race. Okay, a cup race at least.
A cup
Maybe
race, okay. 2019. How about 2019? Let's do 2019 Las Vegas Spring.
Jeff was in the room. I was playing piano. I told Jeff, tell me if a wreck happens. And lucky me, there was no wreck in that race. Logano won.
Yeah.
And then he won the next year, and it was like. I vividly remember the Xfinity Texas playoff race from 2019.
How am I losing draft in the draft? This isn't even fair. I'm 31st. It's just me, and who's this guy? Dylan Lupton. Oh my god.
I feel like that was my favorite Xfinity race of 2019, because Jeff was there, and it was like an actual exciting race. And then I remember when Tyler Reddick spun out and hit the inside wall real hard. You know, I remember Jeff's exact reaction. He was like, Oh crap! Like as soon as he hit the wall, and I tried recreating the reaction. Don't ask why I tried recreating the reaction.
I did that before, but only once. It
I
was
actually I did that twice. I did that with my Riot Snyder flip reactions because the video cut itself off. The fake reaction, since it happened so short after the actual thing, it was the exact same as the real reaction, except the real reaction was a little louder. Like it was the same words.
the only reaction I ever faked was the 2020 like Darlington race. Well, it was for like a thing because Fox was holding like this the 100K heroes whatever.
100K cams.
Yeah, 100K cams. It's something like that. And I thought I wanted to be in the thing, but I didn't get to be in the thing, so I had to fake.
Meanwhile, Diet Do Hunter 88 was in the thing. Back when
Diet
he was,
Do Hunter 88 DDH.
that was back when he made videos like what my reaction videos used to be like, where he was just filming his TV. Those were kind of the better ones though, because I don't like the ones he does now. Where
He's not funny anymore. He's just doing a
yeah,
Louisiana dive bomb.
Sounds like a fake Southern accent. Doing the same thing everyone else does, starting a podcast of some sort.
Yeah, that's something we would never do.
Okay, but I mean like a podcast with a name like Louisiana Dive Bomb.
Yeah.
His podcast is called Louisiana Dive Bomb.
Yeah, yeah, because I saw it at the bottom of the Kansas thing. Where they were doing the Louisiana dive bomb, like the podcast. I'm bottom of 4 wide right now. At the time,
No,
we're gonna crash.
It always sounds like he's joking. Like he's always, it's like, oh man, 4 wide. Or whenever a car gets a half inch off the ground, it's like, hey, gutter flip, and he's like making fun of the people who say that. But nobody says that when somebody gets like that little air. Like it used to make sense because people used to like do that, and he used to do it for wrecks that actually like kind of could have been flips. But like now he just does it whenever somebody like hops a curb at the Glen or something. Oh god, I just called it the Glen again. I haven't called it that since 2018 or something.
You know what's bad when I'm getting bump draft to like the lead pack with Josh Bilicki in 29th?
Dude, just because you're having such a rough time, in the next season I'm gonna do like full-time cup and trucks just to see how hard it is. Cause I already did it.
It's difficult, dude. Okay, well, it was mainly my fault because I was bottom of 4 wide, and the guy with the last name Lassard, I think, or maybe it was Dylan Lupton, hit me.
Remember when
into
Lassard won at Talladega and then he disappeared?
Yeah. He had to hit me to the apron and spin me out, almost.
I wanted Trevor Bayne to win that race.
Josh Bilicki is a good pusher. He's like following where I'm going.
Parker Kligerman just pushed me to the lead at Talladega on the outside, and I cleared. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of me playing this game. And also, I just kind of ditched my team. Who cares? It's Ryan Newman in the Acorns car, for crying out loud. They'll push me. Why'd he hit the brakes? Am I lagging or something, like in online? Will I propel everyone backwards? My favorite, like, lag I ever did in online is still that one. I don't even know if I ever uploaded it. I think it was a stream. Where, like, I was in the lead at Talladega, and for me, I was, like, 3 car lengths out front, and the entire inside lane just stops. But I knew it was lag. Also, I see a Kevin Harvick special paint scheme, and I thought it was you for a second.
Shelly's up here. In 25th.
I remember Shell. Wait, I still have my reaction to Sheldon Creed's first truck win. It was a rain shortened race.
Yeah, the only Sheldon Creed win I remember. Well, I've seen every single. I saw every single Creed win in 2020, but the only one I remember seeing was the Phoenix Championship and the Daytona Road Course.
The Daytona Road Course was his first real win.
Yeah,
also, did I ever tell you that like I had the exact same picks for the Daytona Road Course and the championship races in 2020, and the same 3 drivers won.
I think I remember that.
It's kind of funny. When was the last time I picked Sheldon Creed for a race? Maybe that's what the problem is. I'm always talking about how I curse people when I pick them. Maybe it's the opposite with him. Because every time I picked Sheldon Creed for a truck race, he won. But the only one I have proof of is the championship.
Don't mess with Texas. They're gonna put ants in your coleslaw.
Charlie Cranon might drive the 41 next year.
That's gonna be weird.
It'll only be weird for a while. Until he finishes second again. And then it'll be like, oh yeah, that's Charlie Cranon. Is it bad that I don't even know what's gonna happen in Dexico races?
Corbin Forrester?
With the package I created. Ooh, the first time I remember Corbin Forrester was the 2019 Truck Series Charlotte race, where he got in a wreck with Gus Dean, I think.
The only reason I knew about Corbin Forrester in 2019 was because of Kamikaze Games, because Kamikaze Games like sponsor him for a lot of races. And I was a big KG fan back then. I still am.
I've never really watched Kamikaze Games like regularly.
I don't watch them regularly, but like...
I watch them once every 2 years, Alex.
Oh. I watch them... I watch his like...
I didn't even know he still uploaded. Like...
He uploads like every day, but I don't watch his like daily content because most of it's just stuff that I don't really want to watch. Like it's, he uploaded a video where it was like Paw Patrol, like it was a joke, obviously, but it was like Paw Patrol to the rescue, and he was like doing gameplay races.
For a second there, my mind didn't process what you said, and I was thinking Papa, like Papa.
Paw Patrol. Remember? No, I remember something where I did the same thing that you just did one time, but it was for something stupider. It was like a... It was like for teammates or something. I'm trying to remember. It probably sounds like a... someone got the big one. The big one.
Why have you had 2 big ones with AIs in the span of a few months?
Okay, they're... Well, I don't think... Wait... Did I cause this? No, it was that Chandler Smith. What happened? Did he like... Wait.
Is Chandler Smith in the 51 or something? What truck did Chandler Smith drive?
I don't even think that's Chandler... No, that's Harrison Burton.
Okay, yeah.
So, he literally just... What?
No, I've remembered every driver of the 18 truck. I remember... My most vivid memory of it was that Michigan race in 2020 when I really wanted Christian Eckes to win. Zane Smith.
He blew a tire. I think coming to the line, as soon as the race finished, he blew a tire, and then he collected Mason Massey. Kind of got onto it. Then he collected Ben Rhodes.
Of course, Mason Massey got in.
I got a little bit of it, my right side, and then it was just like a 4-car wreck. But
Why did Chris Buescher just get out of my way? He got pushed to the lead and then he cleared me and then coming out like in the middle of the corner, he just went up as I was about to push him.
Guess who won?
Sheldon Creed?
Tyler Dipple.
Oh, I used to call him Tyler Nipple.
I got the fastest lap, even though that.
Once again, one of those drivers I only know of because of a crash. And Heat 4. I learned a lot of like the truck drivers from NASCAR Heat 4. And I remember Grant Enfinger was my favorite truck driver in 2020. So Daytona, I was the only person happy with the Daytona truck race finish.
Josh Ram. I still don't know how to say Josh
Rayum.
Rayum. That's like the first time I've heard his name.
I remember him getting suspended for like making a cake with a weird decoration on it.
Yeah, it was I remember I know what you're talking about now. It was a Snapchat. I don't know why I remember so vividly. It was 2020, like mid 2020, mid to late 2020. He
Because
posted to
everyone was
his
getting suspended in 2020.
yeah, he posted
They're 4x4. They're 4x4. They're 4x4 per second. I can't defend. I'm in the lead right now, but Eric Jones has got a tandem coming from BJ McLeod. Dude, BJ McLeod. Wait, Clint Boyer, yes. The Dexico, Ethan Orzo. If Eric Jones clear me, I want to get a draft off you. Oh, it's gonna be. It might be a photo finish. Dang it.
Orzo.
Second again.
First place.
Charlie Cranon technically won then.
He posted on his Snapchat story. He made like a toaster strudel, and he put a certain symbol on it, and then he got.
Was it a noose or something like?
No, it was the Germany symbol from the 1930s.
Don't ask what I said.
He probably would have gotten like banned from like actions detrimental to stock car racing if he did that.
Actions detrimental to stock car racing. Didn't Denny Hamlin get a penalty like that one? That said that one time,
no,
and that's
it was,
why he made his podcast that.
No, it was Jimmy Johnson. You want to know the reason?
I'm gonna look that up.
For knocking down a Powerade bottle on his car. Actions detrimental.
I'm thinking of something that's like recent though.
Maybe something recent did happen, but that's what I remember.
Wait, Kurt Busch. Wait. That's 2015. Actions detrimental to stock car. Was it like Bubba Wallace maybe?
Do I have any rivals? No. That's
Wait,
rare.
I might have found it. I might have found it. Denny Hamlin fined $50,000 and loses 25,000. Yeah, it was the Phoenix thing.
Oh.
And I think it said for actions detrimental to stock car racing.
Didn't he like make the podcast before the Phoenix incident? Was it like called something different before? Was it the Denny Hamlin download?
I feel like I remember something like. I feel like I'm thinking of something that happened before that. Because I know there was some sort of penalty someone got that was actions detrimental to stock car racing. And like. I feel like it was like 2022 or something. Why is Ty Dillon complimenting me on my racecraft? Yeah, I'm sure you saw it, Ty Dillon.
There were only positive comments after Daytona.
I don't even... Yeah, same thing for me. I don't even think Ty Dillon's that bad of a driver. I feel like he's overhated. People are saying he did nothing with his career. He was in the 13 car.
13 cars never even... I don't think it's ever won a race.
Yeah, the 13 car is like cursed. Like there's a curse named after it. Same with green cars.
Yeah.
Speaking of green cars, that clip, you know, missing assignments.
Why do people hate well, not people, but why does Eric Estep hate that the like candy cane interstate batteries car? I like that car. It doesn't really fit the sponsor, but it looks good. It looks like a green peppermint, like a green apple kind of peppermint.
There are no songs in my liked songs. That's pretty funny considering it says 31 liked songs. Dude, it shows the songs and then it reloads and then it says nothing. There we go. Sink the Bismarck is in there.
Sink the Bismarck.
Grease Lightning. I want to listen to like my summer 2022 songs because I had a playlist for that. What is this? It hasn't fully loaded in. Wait, can I take a screenshot of that? Yes, dude.
Huh.
One of the songs didn't fully, Oh, that's a playlist. That's not in liked songs then. Falco mean. I'm sorry. Spring 20. I did. It's not play. If I click on a playlist, it plays the song from the playlist I'm already in. This thing is glitching. Almost as bad as Michael Marooks is glitching. Ooh! Ugh. I'm gonna see if I can download the paint schemes for NASCAR 15. NASCAR 15 Chevy pack. I can't download it from Steam. That's the only option it's given me, but I can only... if I download it from Steam, it's gonna say there's like issues. We were born to walk, Alexander.
Baby, you were born to walk.
And then you put like the crappiest acoustic guitar.
Oh, I thought it was last lap. Well, not last lap of the stage. I like can't
An
wrap.
error was encountered while processing your request. There was a problem adding this product to your Steam account. How? It doesn't cost money, it's free. I have an account. Why is this not full screen? That was annoying me for a while. Look at the cool cars I would have gotten. Jamie McMurray Cessna, Jeff Gordon 3M, Jimmy Johnson Patriotic, Jimmy Johnson Pro Services, Jimmy Johnson Red, Casey Kane Pepsi, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Diet Mountain Dew. There's already a Mountain Dew car. How different does the Diet Mountain Dew car look?
It's greater, I think.
Who could... For a second there, I thought that said I had to have 2,000 gigabytes of RAM.
I mean, it's not that much.
Jenny Hamlin, FedEx Freight, FedEx Ground. So basically just... I wish Hamlin's cars still changed colors.
Well, they do change colors now, because FedEx only sponsors them.
No, I mean...
Well, even then, FedEx, yeah, I wish. I don't think FedEx likes the color black anymore. They're more of a purple orange kind of.
The only thing I don't like about like the current FedEx hasn't sponsored him in any race this season, have they?
I know he hasn't, or they haven't.
Like the only thing I didn't like about it though was it looked a lot like the well, not a lot, but it reminded me of like the 2017 and 2018 car.
I don't think FedEx is never going to sponsor him this year.
Well, I feel like that's stupid. I don't know. It's the same thing with M&M's. Yeah, let's just go away, you know.
Your driver is the most. Unless Kyle Busch is one, I think Kyle Busch is one more. At least one of the most winningest drivers in the sport.
One of the only drivers you can count on to have multiple wins every season.
And you're not going to sponsor him.
Even with the Gen 7, and we're just gonna, yeah, let's just leave. Meanwhile, after 2018, when he didn't get a single win, they're like, oh yeah, you know. I think Denny Hamlin was my favorite driver in 2020. My favorite playoff driver, at least. Like, because the whole season was just Hamlin and Harvick, and Hamlin was my favorite out of those two.
Yeah, Hamlin was my favorite out of those two.
And I picked Hamlin for the championship, and of course Chase Elliott won, the guy you never heard of the entire season. Harvick was out. I still don't know how that happened. feel like that's stupid.
It is.
I feel like Chase Elliott was the least deserving driver in there. Because even, like, Keselowski was in there, but he at least won, like... Didn't he win, like, 4 races or something? And, like... I
don't even think Chase Elliott won a single race.
He won at the Daytona Road Course.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say that. Well, like other than that, I don't think he won a single race outside of the playoffs.
Charlotte, and then I think he's won the Roval too.
Yeah.
And then like I semi-predicted that he was gonna win the championship after the Roval race.
He did what Byron almost did last year.
And then when Hamlin doesn't win the championship, he chokes. But you know, when Byron doesn't do it, he was robbed.
Lassard's getting...
July 14th. This paint scheme pack came out on July 14th, 2015. That might be the most depressing thing to think about ever.
Good.
July 14th, yeah, you know, nice. 2015. The hell was I doing in summer 2015? I wasn't old enough to really appreciate summer break. In like 2nd grade. I think I was playing Minecraft with my cousin every single day. Is it bad that like when I get nostalgia for things from like that long ago, it's like nostalgic, but I wouldn't want to go back. Like the oldest like nostalgic time I'd really want to go back to would be like summer 2018.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to go back to like 2014, even though I get nostalgia for it, because it's like if I was there now, it feels like it would kind of be depressing because there wasn't much to do. Like just because I'm so used to doing what we're doing now.
Finally passed Rafael Lassard. Had to block me for 5 laps. He's my new rival because I think I don't know if he still did something to me at Daytona. I don't know if he was the one who put me on the apron, but he was blocking me at Daytona. Now he's blocking me at Atlanta. Finally got past
What's the
him.
thank you pack?
I think it was just like a...
Good, it's more paint schemes than any of the other paint scheme packs.
I remember that from the Heat games.
It was a,
Oh yeah, Sour Patch Kids was on Nemechek's car. Or maybe Nemechek's car. Or Eric Jones. It was one of those two. There was Sour Patch Kids on the quarter panel. And I always thought that Sour Patch Kids would never sponsor a car. But now that they're sponsored by Dollar Tree and stuff, you can. I don't want to see one because it'd be ugly. But it'd be cool to see.
Everyone hated Nemechek after Talladega.
Yeah.
I don't hate him that much. If there's a driver I don't like in Xfinity, the second I move up to Cup, like, I'm back being neutral about him. Like with Ty Gibbs. I hated Ty Gibbs in Xfinity, and now I kind of like him. Like I said, that prediction, he's gonna win the Coke 600.
Who?
It doesn't help that I had a vision of him doing the Chase Briscoe, diving under the leader with 2 to go and then spinning himself out.
Which driver?
Huh?
Which driver would win the 600? Oh wait, Ty Gibbs. Yeah.
Tyquavius Gibson.
I don't think he's gonna win a race this year. Like I said, yeah. That was some pretty awful drive. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have blocked me the whole time. He's mad at me. That was some pretty awful driving.
Try out my theory. Just like push somebody and actually help them, and see how many angry messages they leave you.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, "You completely wrecked my truck, buddy. I'm the reason your truck won." I pushed your truck to the wind.
You know what? I'm gonna provoke him. I'm gonna provoke him. He's my rival now. Kyle
Dude, Christopher
Benjamin.
Bell was my first rival in Heat 4. Maybe Haley Deegan, actually. Who wasn't even in trucks. I'm listening to Ramble On by Led Zeppelin right now. I like the bass in this song. Look at the first part. And the acoustic parts. I should send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Cantina Chicken Crispy.
That's not the song.
Can't we all just get along?
Let's go now.
I never do practice for any races.
I mean,
And it doesn't even matter like what game it is. Like every game I play, I'll always do qualifying first. Like if I spin out in qualifying,
is it bad that I'm running the Reddick line at Las Vegas?
against AIs, yes. If we were at,
Well,
if
no,
we were online,
I'm just doing qualifying, and I just hit the wall. Maybe I should do the Reddick line.
okay. No, if you were doing it online, you'd be kicking people's ass.
Maybe not me. Maybe Pony would. Pony's like, well, actually, no.
I'd be doing what I normally do. I'd be like making good momentum up there, and then I'd smack into the wall Kyle Larson style and lose it all.
I don't know how people can. Well, it's a video game versus real life, but I don't know how people can ride the wall at Darlington. It's such a bumpy, uneven track.
Well, even in like NR 2003, it's kind of hard for me to do that. But usually, the thing is, like, when you're like racing at Darlington, you don't really like control, you know, where you're at on the track with the wheel. You do it with the pedals. It's weird. Also, Michael Marooks is at Darlington right now. He's doing that stupid TikTok style video live stream. Why not just full screen the game? Like, and he has the name of the game at the top too. And he just caused a big wreck. He's 26th right now. I qualified 22nd.
That was the first non-last place finish of the season.
I accidentally skipped Rick Allen's part at Talladega.
My name's Rick Allen.
Hamlin didn't have a good practice session. Who cares? Logano's been dominant all weekend. Stenhouse unapproved body modification during qualifying.
I like how if someone's a rival of you, they'll just like glue and stay attached to your car on a restart. That's what he's like a. Okay, he's trying to shove me into the. Okay, Raphael.
They're like the clean drivers when they retaliating online.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rub you up, little man, and then they. Austin Dillon.
Oh! He's retaliating. He's like shoved. He like put me in the middle of a Jennifer Jo Cobb Raphael Lessard sandwich.
I would never want to be in a Jennifer Jo Cobb sandwich. I'm listening to Grease Lightning right now, so now I definitely don't want to. I don't want to ruin this song. Showers, oh yeah. Yeah, that song.
Did you like cut down my tire or why am I so slow now?
Is it stage 1?
Yeah.
Then yes, you're gonna be slow until the final stage, and all of a sudden you'll have Godspeed. It depends on what truck you're in, actually. If you're in that stupid 75 truck, then you're not gonna be doing much.
It's actually the 58. It's the same team.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. My first ever win in NASCAR Heat 4 career was at Eldora.
I think it was, yeah, it's the same thing for me, because that's the only track where the AIs are worse than you. Even on, like, Legend difficulty.
Also, Kyle Larson's running the typical Kyle Larson line way up at the top of the track. I thought they called it the Reddick line. For stage 1, I'm running pretty decent, 17. And Kyle Larson just passed me on the bottom of all places. And I just hit the wall, Kyle Larson style. Great. I always reference Kyle Larson when I hit the wall, like when I'm running good. Because that's what Larson always does. He's trying to run down the leader, and then it's like, smack. Oh, whoopsie daisy, hit the wall. Oh, whoopsie daisy, did it again. Oh, whoopsie daisy, did it the third time. Oh, my car's driving like a piece of crap now? I wonder why. It's not a bad thing that he hits the wall, though. Because he's trying. That's something, like, mostly old Kyle Larson would do, though. Modern day Kyle Larson doesn't even, like, run the top all the time anymore. Like,
I miss back in the Gen 6. I'm not trying to say like I watched for the wrecks or something, but I miss back when the big one used to be like a fun thing and it wasn't like super dangerous. Like you thought somebody was gonna go in the fence, cause
I always think someone's gonna go in the fence, like, with the Gen 6 more than with the Gen 7. Because when cars, like, hit the wall, they get more air.
I don't know, I was just thinking of the 2020 big one. And thinking of how kind of like big of a crash it was, but it wasn't really that bad of a, like, the only one who had that hard of a hit was Kozlowski. Also, I don't think, unless they like cut it out or something in the highlights, I think you and me both we're seeing something that didn't happen. Cause I don't think Kozlowski was throwing up after Daytona. I think he was like,
it was him taking his like things out, and he looked down, and it was a mixture of like that like stuff he had under his eyes too.
Yeah.
I saw that a few days ago. This is the opposite of how most races go. I started falling off at the end of stage 1. I was running 16th, and now I'm 20th. Logano is pulled out to like a 15-second lead over second place. I miss those days when Joey Logano won. Dude.
What?
You don't understand how much I want Kyle Larson to go back to the 42.
He could, but it would be for Legacy Motor Club.
At least, like, with a team where he's not gonna win every week.
Yeah.
Like, I like it when he's driving the car too hard. And, like, smacking in the wall all the time. And, you know.
Put,
Put Nemechek in the 5. See how he does there.
No. Put,
I feel like he wouldn't even be that bad if he was in a good car.
Okay, how about this? Just get rid of the 5 altogether, okay? Put Nemechek in the 48 and bring Bowman back to the 88.
I feel like they should have just kept Bowman in the 88 and put Larson in the 48.
Yeah, there was no reason for like that to happen.
There was no reason to bring back the 5.
Yeah. No, my name's Rick Hendrick. I'm gonna put Bowman in the 48.
Dude, is it just me, or do some cars, like, Do cars with certain numbers look longer than other cars?
What?
That probably sounds stupid. No, but like to me, like Kyle Larson's old like 42 looked longer than Kurt Busch's old car, the one, because of the number.
Well, yeah, it's a longer number.
Yeah, but it looked to me. It always looked like the car is longer. Like it seems. This is one of those conversations, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's where fire meets flavor.
Cheetos.
Get rid of that yucky charcoal. Let's do some propane and propane accessories.
But what if I don't want to?
Well, then we politely ask you to leave. Or politely yet firmly.
Politely yet firmly.
Whoa. Why is Tyler Reddick running 13th in the 31?
He should be second, because, you know, I am second. I remember when I hated Tyler Reddick back in 2020. And you want to know why?
I only hated Tyler Reddick in, like, 2022.
That's when I liked Reddick.
I didn't like Reddick all because of Jaden, though.
Oh, that makes sense. The reason I didn't like Reddick in 2020 was because he stole a stage win from Bowman. That's the only reason.
The reason I kind of liked Reddick, well, not only the first race I like noticed Reddick. It was Phoenix, you know, with Jeff, you know, because that's the best types of races when Jeff's there. And he could have won that race, and then he decided, no, let's blow a tire. And not only are we going to be out of the race, but we're also going to hit the wall at the hardest angle in history. And he was driving the IM second car, too. I thought he was going to win that race, though.
I think we should just go back to the Gen 6 and change some of the horsepower, and I think everything will just be alright. Instead of...
Make the cars not flip as much.
Yeah. Make them like 10,000 pounds.
So they'll still get like the damage and stuff, so the driver won't absorb the impact. But we also won't be flying into the fence like in 2020 and 2019 and all that. In 2021, they actually like changed it good. Cause like in the Daytona Summer and Talladega Fall 2021, when cars would hit the wall, you know, they'd have regular looking reds. The exact opposite with Xfinity, when they slowed the car. I still don't get that. How in Xfinity did they slow the cars down and then the cars started flying more? I saw one Xfinity car get airborne between 2019 and early 20, or between 2019 and 2020.
Well, it's the same thing with like when they add like the restrictor plates. The cars flip more when they added the restrictor plates.
So I've already said it, but the cars feel more like the Xfinity cars seem more unstable now than they did in 2019.
Hi, Mod 2.
And they seem more crushable. The things I say, when they come out of my mouth, they sound so much worse than when they were in my head.
After what Alexander Jones did to me in Las Vegas, you can bet your behind that I'm driving Alexander Jones straight into the wall next race from Rafael Lassard.
After how?
It's gonna put bees in my beeswax.
I'm following Kyle Larson through the field.
I'm gonna stop playing. I'm